Family therapy refers to a kind of counseling given to members of certain families for resolution of conflicts and enhancement of communication among members. The counseling sessions are handled by social workers, psychologists, or therapists that are licensed. The therapy helps on a short-term basis and may or may not include all members. In going for family therapy, Port Charlotte FL residents ought to understand what is involved during the sessions. The kind of treatment that one opts for, to a large extent dependent upon what situation is at hand. During the meetings, people are taught ways in which they can deepen their connections and the best ways to overcome stressful moments. Such skills, if well grasped, will come in handy in future. Various people will get help by the sessions, including those that have troubled relations with their spouses, children, or relatives. Also address our specific problems like financial problems, marital problems, and effects of drug abuse. The therapies may be pursued with other forms of treatment for mental health, especially so for those that have mental illnesses or addictions. For instance, persons can be helped to cope if a relative is suffering from schizophrenia. The person with schizophrenia, however, continues with their individualized treatment. This includes medications and counseling. In case a member of the family suffers from addiction or substance abuse, as other members attend counseling sessions, the affected individual will be undergoing treatment from home. At certain times, however, the rest of the people will attend the sessions even before the affected person decides to seek treatment. Any matters that could result in anger, stress, conflict, or grief can be solved through this form of therapy. Preparation before the sessions is very important. Perhaps the only kind of preparation that is needed is finding a licensed therapist or psychologist. Primary care physicians always offer referrals to therapists. Friends and different relatives also come very much in handy as they can offer recommendations based on their experiences. Recommendations are also offered by health insurance companies, clergy, or local mental health agencies. Before arranging sessions with the therapist, one ought to be sure that they are well experienced and have relevant expertise. There are a number of factors that help in ascertaining experience of psychologists. Their education and experience at work will be very important. This involves checking their educational background and finding out whether they are licensed. When it comes to location and availability, the psychologist should have a schedule that is flexible, with offices located where they can be easily accessed. Length of meetings and fees charged also need consideration. Most of the sessions last for approximately an hour. Therapies are offered on a short-term basis, usually going for about 6 months. How frequently the meetings are held and number of sessions required depends on 2 factors: the situation at hand and the recommendation of the therapist. In the course of the sessions, ability of the family members to solve conflicts is examined. When taking up family therapy, Port Charlotte FL residents ought to note that the counseling does not solve problems automatically. It instills a sense of better understanding among members and gives them skills for coping with challenging matters. Expectations ought not to be too high.